Redskins.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
You can watch this over again on YouTube. See where he shots up.
This is the first carry for Rob Kelly. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Cousins now on second down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Vinny Curry in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hold on, man. I gotta get some water. I'll take a picture real quick. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm ready to go. You just gotta push circle whenever you're done.
Alright. No, I was just looking at some stuff.
Oh.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles His defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jordan Hicks. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. This is Kellen. I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
This is fielded at the 7. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, shit, we got 9 points for the fucking offense they even got on the field.
Now a first carry for Leggett.
Get out of my way.
Gain on the play. It'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him to dinner either.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And they'll go Wentz to Blunt here. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine if this was you? LeGarrette Blount, his first 1,000-yard season since, what, 2010, his rookie year? And 18 touchdowns in the regular season? And no longer with New England.
He is over 30 now. He turned 30 into... LeGarrette Blount, the 20.
Oh, should have kept going.
Play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football. And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to them right away because they have the matchup advantage.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Possible running situation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Second and goal. They still need 8 yards.
Damn.
Loses the football. Into the Redskins. How did they do?
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams...
Hold up. Shit. Oh boy, my bad, Nasha. That was rough.
line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Good play there.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
I'm coming at you now.
Now Thompson, and he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Second down, Cousins. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Throwing, Cousins. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
You better punt.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh shit! I tried to.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Eagles take possession. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. Here's Blood.
Oh, the hole was so there. I
to get this
should have
up
slowed
over the
down.
40. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Again, here's Blood. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2.
You needed some points from that turnover. Field goal or something.
Wentz now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big play there for Philly. And even 50 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
And especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. They'll run. It's Barner. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kenyon Barner, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe the sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And that will make this a 16-point lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
I knew he was going to make the tackle. I fucked it up.
Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First and 10, Cousins. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Hey, partner, let me take you league-wide for a second. Surprised right now that we only have 2 3-0 teams remaining, Atlanta and Kansas City?
After last week's games, yes, because a number of them came in with great momentum, and you thought that that would continue. I thought Tampa Bay would win at Minnesota and continue to be undefeated. You know, I thought that Oakland had a great chance to be undefeated after playing at Washington. But this league, parity is the word, and each and every week you better be ready to play. But with Atlanta and Kansas City, I thought Atlanta, they shook off the demons of that Super Bowl slump right there in the first game against Chicago when they won a close one, and they've elevated since then. In Kansas City, they continue to be red hot. The last couple of seasons, they've been hard to beat.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
Cousins. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
You go throw it on third down, you got to have like 3 or 4 wide receivers out there. You can't come in that on-form shit.
Partner, what we just
football
saw,
players
that's a
going to
great
come out in the
example
nickel
of a
at
team
least.
that was
That's
really
3
amped
corners
up.
and 2
They've been
safeties.
playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play instead. They created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's Thompson, and he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Watch the play action, fellas. It's covered.
Again, a run with Thompson. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Redskins on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Oh, shit.
Thompson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
On that.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set.
That's some bullshit. Go ahead, I'm ready.
Say it again.
I'm ready. Just push circle. I was trying to throw the flag, it wouldn't let me. Some bullshit. He was short.
First down, here's Cousins. Heavy rush and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback
The
back
harder
there.
you're trying to throw it, the longer it's going to take.
Don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In
It's
this
like you
case,
gotta hold it all the
definitely
way
been
down
a
for a
constant
bullet
duress this
straight in.
entire game.
If
I
you
don't know
want
how
to
he's
lob it, you
surviving
tap
back
it.
there.
And to
Anywhere in
think
between.
there's still a long way to go in this football game.
I can't find my move going through this. I just throw it. Just take off. And
Just watch it
in there.
Just watch his arm a little bit too. But you gotta make sure you got a lane
That
to
was
throw that
second down throw
motherfucker
for Cousins. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Redskins on third down.
You want plays
They've
that
only
don't take
converted
so long
once
to
in 4
develop.
tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Tressway now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
I didn't know that.
This is incomplete.
You took too long
a
to
huge
pick it.
gamble, and it does not pay
Once you
off.
took that long, I
They
knew you
fake
wasn't
the
punting it.
punt. It doesn't work out. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Yeah, he bucked all the way through
And
there.
he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Now a carry for Blunt. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on third down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now Wentz on third down. Aguilar has it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar 30 yards. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Elliott now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time play.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football.
Good. You just needed to let him beat him a little bit.
So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now Blunt. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Wentz throwing on second down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Mason Foster in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Let's see if we can get back.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again. Preston Smith. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm going to hit you with this. I ain't hit you with this play all day yet. Should take at least 7 seconds. Might leave you a second or 2.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle, from across his body, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show is buttoned through. And we're moving on and ready to go for the 3rd quarter.
Oh, my bad. Hold on 1 second. How do you pause it?
You gotta wait till you kick it.
Both teams appear ready for the
fight
ahead,
just pause it when
we
you can.
resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll...
All right.
Hold on. Yeah, that coffee was overdid it.
To the 25 on the touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Shift together here from the D-line. They start on the ground here with Blunt. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
And his throw here's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from second to third down.
I was focused, and I'll be locked in,
man. Qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great, but you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
I already know where I'm going to go. If the player I want to go to, I feel like he's going to be open.
They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
I feel like sometimes I go.
On play
sometimes I go
it's
through.
Wentz.
Sometimes I go through progressions.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Here is the punter Jones as he gets this one away. Crowder now to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Throwing is Cousins. Space to maneuver at the 40. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Be careful now, these fouls gonna get over there now. Let you know.
A first down throw for Cousins. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and now it's second down. Well, that play gives us a quick breather here. I want to look ahead to week 4 of the NFL season. Carolina at New England. I'm curious if the Panthers can break out of the little funk they're in.
A little bit of a clunker at home against New Orleans. Many thought they would win that one. They're trying to get Cam Newton going. And, of course, he's got to go take on Tom Terrific and the New England Patriots right there in their home turf. How about Detroit at Minnesota? A big NFC North battle. Both teams 2-1 in the early going. That seems to be an excellent matchup. And flip it over to the AFC. Tennessee at Houston, a monster AFC South game here in the early going.
The Redskins on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Cousins. And this is brought in by Pryor. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Cousins to throw it. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Josh Doxson, 34 yards. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
Yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yeah.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense.
I'm not saying that. Well, are you saying that? Alright, I'm ready.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
That ball and then everything's good.
They'll begin here with Blunt. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Forced out to his left.
Man, come on. I put
Wentz
square.
can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
Oh,
and that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
The open man is Smith. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On first down, Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Wentz now on first down. Flushed out right.
No.
That is caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles continue to roll. Elliott now to add the extra point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Cousins on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, partner, I got to get your thoughts while we have a second on the end of that Falcons-Lions game. People were shocked that that Golden Tate touchdown was called a touchdown, was overturned. Were you surprised?
I was surprised because normally they stick with the original call unless they find what they call indisputable visual evidence, and they felt like they did. They thought Tate's knee was down before the ball broke the goal line. I think they were right about that, but the killer was there was still time left on the clock, so Detroit thought they were going to get another opportunity. But because of what had happened there, the rules said there had to be a 10-second runoff, which left no time on the clock. And you know who felt the worst about making that announcement? The referee.
Yeah.
They never want to be the ones that feel like they actually decided a game, but by rule they had to do it, and that ended it without Detroit getting their last shot.
Just brutal for the folks in Motown.
The Redskins on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's Jackson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
Cousins again.
You just stood there?
Over the middle. It's
Come on, man. He's way better than that.
But not before he gets this into enemy territory across
Jordan
the
Hicks,
40.
man.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And now he'll tuck it and run.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
He's moving the ball a little bit.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Caught right side, Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Cousins to his tight end, Davis. Good for a Washington first.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit the receivers on the go.
Hello? What's happening? Ain't shit. Shit playing this man right now. Not too much, man. I'm just chilling. Same old same. You know what I'm saying? Just smoking a little bit, playing the game. Smoking a little bit, playing the game and shit. Huh? I could be. Yeah, I do. Yup. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, shit. I ain't doing shit. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Hold on. All right, I'm ready.
Get them the ball and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They run it here with Thompson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Second down, Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Redskins on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Cousins. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it second and goal. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Cousins now on second down. Completes it right side to Dodson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Left end.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
Off the ground up into the sky.
And this offense on third down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third and goal. To throw is Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nigel Bradham in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety, so they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they change plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
This is taken at the 15. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Fourth quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
Be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
Following the interception, Cousins. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Oh, fuck.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
So a first down and 5 for the offense. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a second and just 3.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
That kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Yeah.
The drive starts with a handoff to Blunt.
5.
And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
I feel for some of these guys nowadays because it is so tough to be able to run with these tight ends. Their speed, their elusiveness, especially when they run across the field. Because you're not just running with him, you're trying to run through some traffic as well.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Play action now. Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Rodney McLeod. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Wentz going to throw. Trying for the
Oh, no!
Oh, I missed that.
Josh
Oh, so
Norman, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
I was expecting what to happen.
You get when you pick it like that, you gotta wait for the camera to turn around and then move. Because if you automatically moving, it's gonna take you back the other direction. So when you pick it like that, just wait. When the camera turns, then go ahead and get ready.
I don't like that. I like the live action. And just like one of the things I was looking up is like, we're saying don't sprint as soon as you get the ball. Because
well, yeah, that's because you got to hit the hole first. I mean, that's just football. That's just real football right there. You got to let the the hole develop. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a toss play or something like that to the sideline. You want to follow your blocking. Then you hit the hole.
all right, well, I gotta roll up.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gault.